I have been calling for this for weeks, and it looks like it's finally happening. Mateo Kovacic is set to join Manchester City. Personal terms in advanced talks right now. An agreement is very, very, very close to being reached, ladies and gentlemen. I am 99.99999% happy about this, all right? The other 0.00001% of me that isn't too happy about this transfer means that it is likely that my uncle might be leaving Manchester City, but that's not here nor there. I don't want to cry today. Let's just move on. If we get this signed, we could have him ready by around June 8th, June 7th, around that time. What does that mean? Because this, ladies and gentlemen, a Croatian player has won the Champions League every season for the past decade. So maybe Pep Guardiola believes in omens. You never know. Yaya Toure apparently lifted the curse. You never know. But this spell, or whatever the hell this is, looks like it works. We don't have a Croatian. But there are also talks that this transfer might also be used to try and convince Josko Gvardiol to join Manchester City Football Club this summer. If we can sign Kovacic and Gvardiol, oh my god, I might actually apply for Croatian citizenship right now. Mateo Kovacic is 29 years old. He is a 4-time Champions League winner, meaning he has 4 more Champions League trophies than my club. He's currently valued around 40 million euros. His contract actually expires in, June of 2024. And Manchester City and Chelsea are looking in the region of 35 to 40 million euros, maybe 35 million pounds to be more specific. If any of you have any doubts of this transfer, remember that Manuel Akanji, I think, is 27. I think his birthday is in July, so he's going to be 28 this summer. It's basically just a year younger than Mateo Kovacic, okay? Fernandinho came here when he was 28. He stayed for like 9 years. I don't think that's going to happen with Akanji and Kovacic, but it's because of the versatility of these two players that I think is incredibly attractive to Pep Guardiola. It looks like that Guardiola is going to try him out in a number 6 and in a number 8 role. I don't really see him as a attacking number 10, obviously, because he's not that fast. But Mateo Kovacic is one of the most creative midfielders that Chelsea have had in the last decade or so. So to get him around like 35 million, I think is pretty smart for around a 4-year deal. Looking at his stats for this season, 7.93 progressive passes per 90, 91st percentile, 86.1% pass completion rate, 77th percentile. We got to get those numbers up if he joins us. 70.24 passes attempted, 92nd percentile. 1.82 progressive carries, 73rd percentile. So his numbers are pretty good. Yeah, looking down at his tackles, interceptions, blocks, this guy might not be the best number 6. Okay, Rodri is definitely not going to be vacating his position for anybody, all right? So it's going to be somebody with Rodri in possibly like a double pivot type of motion. But I think Mateo Kovacic could work. I don't even know if we're going to get Joshua Kimmich because apparently we want to sell João Cancelo in the region of 37 million pounds, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Man City, my club sucks at selling players. We suck at it. Chelsea signed Raheem Sterling for 40 million, and we're going to get Mateo Kovacic for cheaper than Sterling, in my opinion. I think it's a good deal for us. I want you all to let me know down in the comments down below what you think of this. I think this is a great transfer for Manchester City Football Club. 29 years old, he can easily give us at least 3 years at the top level, maybe even 4 years at the top level, and he is such a creative midfielder. Remember, this guy was part of one of the most dominant international midfields, not in terms of trophies, but in terms of like wins and like, you know, how they dominate the midfield with Ivan Rakitic and Luka Modric in that midfield for Croatia. It's absolutely, and you know, and players like Brozovic too. I mean, like Croatia's, the midfield, any midfielder from Croatia is just absolutely stunning. So I'm really happy about this. He just turned 29. So he turned 29, I think, on May the 6th. Yeah, so let me know what y'all think down in the comments down below. I'm going to give this out of 10. I think this is a 7.5. And, you know, honestly, if we can get him for 30 million, I'm going to give this an 8.